Okay, so I guess we just start at the beginning. How long have you been playing rugby and where did you start?
I started probably when I was 4 or 5 at Overton Rugby Club, sort of near where I live, on a Sunday morning with Dad. We'd go in there, touch rugby. That's sort of where it started for me, which is great fun and sort of what got me into the sport.
And what was the reason behind it? Was there anyone who inspired you or?
My grandfather was quite a good player. He played for Bath, and it was sort of him that sort of got me sort of interested in the sport, and sort of his footsteps I wanted to follow in.
And you have quite a sporty family anyway, with them being in rugby and horse racing, do you think that kind of inspired you to have that sort of competitive sport that you wanted to do?
Yeah, definitely. We come from a very competitive family, and whatever sport it is, even ball games get competitive, and yeah, that's exactly sort of where I got it from, and what sort of encouraged me to sort of take up competitive sport.
And your time at Gloucester Academy, how has that been so far?
Yeah, amazing. I joined in December of 2023, so fairly recently, and since joining it's just been a fantastic experience. Great people, I've met loads of great people, teammates and coaches.
What kind of things have you learned? You know, how have you come on and developed as a player since being here?
Yeah, I've developed massively. Teague and Delby and all the coaches have helped massively, not only physically but technically as well. I feel like I've able to grow as a player and as a person.
And what has it been like being coached by Matt Teague, considering he's a really big key person in Gloucester, considering his family and he's from the area and stuff like that? Yeah,
no, massive. Obviously I'm not from the area, but it's great to get a feel of, the rugby club so central to the city, and it's a sort of fantastic honour to sort of wear the shirt and represent on behalf of Gloucester.
Yeah, and obviously you're a student at Rugby as well, so how do you find balancing that with the Gloucester Academy?
It's tough. So I think it's a 7-hour round trip to come to training, an hour and a half each way, but if I get a bit of work done in the car on the way here and on the way back, it's not too tough.
And has college helped you with your rugby too? Do you enjoy playing college rugby when you can?
Yeah, massively. Playing with schools, great fun. Playing with mates, and sort of every Saturday through the first term we get a run out, and it's really special to sort of run out in front of the whole school, and it's something I enjoy doing. And
how important is it to you that you can see, players in the first team for Gloucester who've come through that academy set up?
Yeah, I mean they're the guys that you aim to be in 3 to 4 years, and sort of it gives you sort of a benchmark of where you need to get to. A benchmark of where you need to get to, and yeah, I think it's just they provide, a fantastic.
Yeah. Do you have any hobbies outside of rugby? What do you do when you're kind of off the pitch?
That's a good question.
Kind of live and breathe rugby.
Well, yeah. Obviously, I follow the horse racing quite a lot with mum and dad. That's sort of what they do. So when I'm at home during the holidays, most days will be either watching them at home, get their track work in, or going to the races.
Amazing. And what's your aspiration in rugby? Where do you hope to see yourself in a few years' time?
Well, hopefully out there, but no, that's sort of obviously a dream, to play with the Gloucester shirt on, but any sort of professional rugby would be incredible, and that's sort of something I strive for.
Amazing. Thank you.